Now, the no-holds-barred police operation targeting teen gangs. Our cameras join cops on the beat, locking up street thugs who think they're above the law.
Young thugs running riot and innocent victims caught in the middle.
Carjacking, robbery, aggravated burglary, home invasion.
Do you think about the lives that you may have ruined?
If you continue to commit serious crimes of harm, we will come, we will find you, and we'll be breathing down your necks at every move.
The community and police have had a gutful of their violent behaviour.
If you are committing offences and you are harming the community, then you will be held to account.
Tonight we're with police on the front line as they crack down on teenage criminals.
You're so young committing these offences. Do you have anything to say?
Inspector Mark Langhorne is heading out to try and break up a brawl between two gangs, which has been organised on social media.
What location in respect to this shopping centre, north or south, are these people and the members?
An organised fight.
Yeah, planned fight that they were going to live stream.
This is the kind of behaviour they're up against. Young offenders are rarely camera shy.
I think we're living in a new age of where social media is the norm for a lot of people, so we're taking the opportunity for it to become the norm for us.
Head of Operation Tidal, Commander Libby Murphy.
We're tracking people down and we will enforce, and there will be zero tolerance to any poor behaviour or criminal offending.
We've heard 14-year-old, 15-year-old kids getting into fights or robbery. That feels like a lot. Is that a lot on a typical night for you?
It's pretty sort of standard.
Inspector Langhorne hears a 17-year-old has been tracked down by his fugitive team. There's a warrant out for his arrest over aggravated burglary and car theft.
Did you think that you were above the law? It was only a matter of time before they track you down. Pretty serious charges for a 17-year-old.
Yeah, they are. We are trying to either get the youths before the courts but then hopefully refer them into services to break this cycle of offending before they become adults.
Operation Tidal focuses on a crime corridor in Greater Dandenong, Casey and Cardinia. These areas alone now have more people in them than all of Tasmania. They've arrested 735 since April this year, with more than 2,000 offences. This week, the Victoria Police crackdown continued. 57 young thieves and thugs detained for crimes under Operation Liege. Commander Tim Hansen says some of them were as young as 15.
We're seeing offenders that are entering the criminal justice system first time, but they're entering it in a really violent level.
Are these young people gang affiliated?
Yeah, look, I think there's no doubt that on that list there are people who are clearly networked, clearly run in gangs. There are kids out there who seek the notoriety of being associated with a gang.
What we do know is that if they're not turning up to court, they're probably still committing offences. So we want to get them pretty quickly, so we try and get them within 2 days.
Here police have discovered a man living in the garage of an unusually secure house with outstanding warrants.
Why did you thumb your nose at the courts? No, you don't care? Putting people's lives at risk?
He was wanted for failing to appear at court, so we had arrest warrants for him for drug-related matters.
A lot of these kids are vulnerable and disengaged, so we need to actually work through with counsellors, with other opportunities, engagement and those sorts of things to actually make sure we're responding well.
At Fountain Gate Shopping Centre, police work with community leaders to steer kids away from a life of crime.
It's not only African kids, it's from Islanders and Vietnamese. If you remember last 2 months, there were incidents here fighting. Based on African culture, when the elders are around, the kid will not be able to do anything silly.
My message to this cohort that are out there: if we didn't arrest you yesterday, that doesn't mean you're not on our list. You are on our radar and your day in court will come.
Those arrested in that operation face more than 65 charges, including home invasion, robbery, assault and vehicle crime.